Okay, folks. Now the song we're learning today is "Mary Had a Little Lamb," which Buddy Guy did. I know Buddy Guy did it. Stevie Ray did it. Maybe someone else too. Anyway, you're going to do it now, and the reason that we're doing this is because there's this ambiguity around the main riff. Now the verse part of the song starts on the 4, as you'll see from your notes. And it's just the last 8 bars of a 12 bar, so it's where you go to the 4 in bar 5. That's where it starts. So the 4 chord is a big deal in this tune too, and the riff starts on the 4, and it's not easy to tell straight away which chord that riff is supposed to be on, and it works over both for all the reasons that we looked at in the first video here about how the pentatonic minor scale works on all of these chords, right? So this is me proving it to you. You getting to play a tune that actually does it. Okay. So without further ado, let's have a look at the tune. Now it's a bit tricky, so I'm going to play it a little bit slower, but we'll still be able to get the idea of how it works. Mary had a little lamb, as black as chocolate, something like that. Everywhere the child went, the little lamb was born, etc. Okay, so let's just get the riff under our fingers before we do anything else. Okay, starts on the 5th fret on the bass string, right, which is the 1 note in the 4 chord, as you'll know. From there goes to the open string in the middle, the D, the 5 there, 3rd fret, and then back to there, and then up again and back, down through the 3rd fret and open. Okay, slow that down a little bit, please, sir. Starts on the bass on the 5th fret, open, 3rd fret, yeah, and then back to here, up again, but back down this time, so it's, and then continue going down via the flat 3rd to the open, yeah. Important thing about that is where it starts. 1, 2, da 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 da. So it starts on the and the upbeat after the 1. 2, 3, 4, 1. Like that. So you finish on the 1. Yeah? The next little bit of the riff starts on the downbeat of the 3, the 3rd beat. 1, 2. I'll get it right, shall I? 1, 2. Okay, again, so it finishes on the 1. So they're little 16th notes, aren't they? And I like to play them like this. First of all, the notes is again the 5th fret on the bass, and then the 2 open, and then using my 2 fingers here on the open string. So it's thumb, look at my right hand, thumb, first finger, thumb, first finger. That's it there, yeah? And then just straight back down there again. Down, up, down. Okay, so we got this. 1, 2. Okay, now still on the 1 chord, we've got this tricky bit. It starts on the 6 there, the 2nd fret on the bass string, and again it's got a couple of 16th notes in it. I'm not going to try and analyse this, just listen for it and you'll get it. So it's that 6 and then up to the open on the top, but like this. So down, down, up. Like that. Yeah, let's have a look at that. That's the upbeat, I beg your pardon. Did I say downbeat before? It starts on the upbeat. So it's up, down, up. Hang on. And then a couple of quavers there. And then 16th note, little run. So 4, flat 5, 4, minor third, yeah. Fret 5, fret 6, fret 5, fret 3. To slide you up to the 4 chord. Okay, let's do that again. Start on the upbeat. Slow it down a bit more. That will take some practice, right? If you want to play this at a gig, reliable enough to be able to take it out with you, then practice that. Yeah? But anyway, there's the riff. And then repeat the first one to get you back to the 1 chord. Then we have, what's that? 4 up to 5 open twice, and then this familiar part again, which is just 4 open, 5th fret, 4 open string on the 5, flat 7 there. So that whole riff. So again, it starts on the upbeat. And then we're home. Okay. That's a bit tricky, isn't it? But it's a good one. It's a good one for your chops, and it illustrates what we're talking about. So let's have a look at that. Right? Now, remember the tune "Mary Had a Little Lamb" starts on the 4. So there's all this stuff going on around the 4. And this riff, if we look at it in terms of the 1 chord, first of all, because that's where we hear it for the first time. It's the 4th note, the 5th note, the flat 7th note, back to the 4th note, 5th note, 4th note, minor third, 1. Okay, so we've got all our strong notes. It starts on the 4. 4's a cool note to play, right? Especially at the start, you won't resolve there, but it's a cool note to start. There's a bit of tension there, especially in a context like this where it's such an important part of the song. And then you got 5, flat 7, flat third, the big notes, ending on the 1. Yeah, so you can see how that works on the 5 chord, even though it starts on the 4. Yeah. Then we have a couple of riffs. What's this one here? The tricky one starts on the 6, 1, minor third, 4, flat 5, 4, flat minor third. Right, so that's all just blues scale, isn't it? 4. Yeah, so that's fine on the 1, and we start on the 6, which is fine to do, especially at the start of a lick on an upbeat. Yeah. It's a lot funkier than starting on the 7. Okay. But now we're on the 5, and we play that lick again. On the 4, I should say. We play that lick again. So now we're playing that same lick to get us from the 4 to the 1, whereas before we played it over the 1 chord. Now we're playing it over the 4 chord to get us back to the 1. So it's familiar, right? So that'll help us take us back to the 1 chord. But we can look at the notes in terms of the 4, because they have to fit with that chord, because we're being played over at the same time, and then get us back to the 1. So it's the 4, it's the 1 in the 4, the 2 in the 4, the 4 in the 4, right? A couple of colourful notes that are not big, strong chord tones, but they're in the blues scale. And then the 4, 2, 4, flat 7, 1. Okay, that one again. The one that we've always used. Yeah? That's in this tune as well. So in terms of the 4, remember it's the 1, the 2, the 4, and then 1, 7, 1. Okay. So even though the 2 and the 4 aren't big, big strong notes like the 3 and the 5, we can use them, and the fact that they're in the blues scale, all the better. Now the rest of it is not particularly remarkable as far as our theory is concerned. They're just riffs over, blues riffs over the minor pentatonic and blues scale. But the whole thing uses the minor pentatonic scale or the blues scale. We've got the flat 5 in there later. We add the 6 in just for a bit of fun. Let's do that too. But you can see how it works over all of the chord changes. So have a go at playing that, even if you just play a bit more slowly so you can get that, or just don't do the. How can we fix that so that it's not so tricky? Something like that would do, wouldn't it? Yeah, what do I do then? Same sort of rhythm. Up, down on the flat third. Up, down, up. There we go. And that's another way of doing that. Right, the kids are home from school now, so I'm about to be bombarded